Hello, and welcome everyone to the Digital Awards event for GovHack 2021. Tonight, we will celebrating two achievements of participants from Tasmania and those entering challenges from this state. My name is Yen.
Hi everyone, and I'm Livia, and I'm the GovHack competition lead. All right, so before we begin, we'd like to take a moment to pause and reflect on the fact that we reside on the lands of the world's oldest living civilizations. I'd like to pay my respects to the Darug people, the traditional custodians of the lands and waters on which I'm streaming to you today.
Yeah, I would like to pay my respect to the Darug people, the traditional custodians of the lands and water on which I'm streaming to you today. And we acknowledge that the traditional custodian of the various land for where all of you are watching, and all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples participating in GovHack. We pay our respect to elder past, present, celebrate the diversity of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and their ongoing culture and connection to the lands and water of Australia. Welcome everyone to tonight Tasmanian GovHack 2021 Regional Awards. It had been a wild year, but I'm really excited to have you join us here this evening to celebrate the achievement of teams that enter the Tasmanian-based challenges. I would also like to extend my welcome to the Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor of Hobart, Councillor Anna Reynolds. Yes, and we are lucky to be sponsored by many awesome organizations that support the use of open data for better our lives and communities. So before we get started with the announcement of the awards, I would first like to acknowledge and thank you sponsor that make this GovHack event possible to be free for everyone to attend and participate in. Through their sponsorship, we have a mix of digital and physical events occurring throughout Australia and New Zealand. Each of these events are free for everyone to participate in and enter the many challenges on offer.
Our lead sponsor this year is Infosys. You'd be familiar with Infosys if you participated in previous GovHack events. Infosys has been a major sponsor of GovHack over the past years, helping to make GovHack possible across Australia and New Zealand.
Thank also goes to our international sponsor, Confluent and Slack. Confluent help people keep participants fit over the weekend with those Uber Eats vouchers, and Slack, help keep our participants, sponsor and volunteer and mentors connected all over weekends.
Thanks also goes to our Australian sponsors and partners for this year, including the Australian Bureau of Statistics, the Australian Taxation Office, the Department of Education, Skills and Employment, and Telstra across Microsoft. We've also got our community partners, which are ARNet, Hackathons International, and the Luma Institute.
Yes, and here in TAS, I would like to extend a great thank you to Premier Sponsor, which is Tasmanian Government, Department of Premier and Cabinet, Silver Sponsor, City of Hobart, Event Partner, University of Tasmania, Venue Partner, WhatsApp. Thank you to all your sponsors for GovHack 2021 for making this year possible.
All right, so here we've got something to keep you watching. During this award event, along with all the other 2021 award ceremonies, we'll be asking a series of trivia questions. For every correct answer that you submit, you go into the draw to win 1 or 50 gift cards. Entries for each question close 1 hour after the ceremony. Winners will be selected and notified after the final award ceremony on the 21st of October. You can submit entries to the trivia by heading to govhack.org/awards trivia, or you can use the QR code on the top right. For the Queensland Awards on Friday, we asked 4 trivia questions and we're going to reveal the answers now. So the first one we had was, what is the longest running interrupted experiment? Longest interrupted, or is it uninterrupted? Anyway, experiment still going today. And so the answer is Oxford Electric Ball, aka Clarendon Dry Pile. And so this was an experiment that was set up in 1840, which has run nearly continuously ever since. So it consists of 2 brass bells, each positioned underneath a battery, which is the dry pile. So as soon as one of the clappers touches the bell, it's charged and then electrostatically repelled and attracted to the other bell. And basically that's how ringing works. And so this has rung approximately 10 billion times since 1840 and holds the Guinness World Record. So for the second question that we asked, how many months did it take for Amazon to sell more ebooks than physical books per month after the launch of Kindle? It was just 33 months, so fairly quick. So this was in June 2010. Amazon revealed that it had sold 143 ebooks for every 100 printed books in the last 3 months. All right, so the second trivia question from last time, the second set, sorry. What small cake was named after a governor of Queensland? The answer was Lamingtons. So they were believed to be named after Lord Lamington, or who was the governor of Queensland, or his wife, Lady Lamington. Second question, one of the 13 provinces, of the 13 provinces and territories of Canada, how many of them are larger than Queensland by land area? And there's only one, Nunavut. Hopefully you guys can pronounce that better than me. All right, so why don't we get stuck into trivia for today? So the question that we're asking is, the Eiffel Tower was originally built for what purpose?
Oh, such nice questions. Have you ever been in Eiffel Tower before, Livia?
I have, actually. So
Cool.
quite a few years ago now. I don't think we went all the way up to the top. Like, I think there's like a middle section. I can't remember now. But we were definitely there somewhere. It's pretty worth it. I liked it. So, one of the interesting facts that I've got here is that the tower was only intended to stand for 20 years before being dismantled. So it's kind of definitely lasted longer than 20 years.
Wow.
Alrighty, so hopefully that's given everyone enough time to try and get the entries in. So remember, you can scan the QR code or you can submit to govhack.org/awards trivia.
Yes, and thank you to all those that participate in the task-based challenges. And this evening, we will be announcing the placements for 3 challenges that were put forward by the Tasmanian Department of Premier and Cabinet and the City of Hobart. It was really great to see GovHack Tasmanian continue to have a physical event in Hobart and Launceston, where participants were able to come together to collaborate and come up with interesting projects in response to the challenge prompt. And on site, a participant connected with a mix of local and interstate participants to bridge the skill and knowledge so they can develop some excellent projects. And now on to the awards and how they will work. So for each challenge, we will be announcing honorable mentions, runner-ups, and winners. Should there be entries of the placements, when a runner-up or winner is announced, we will give a brief description of the project while a sped-up version of their video is played. Tomorrow morning, teams that are announced this evening will be emailed their certificates and what step will happen next. This step will include the prize claim process that will get started after the Digital Red Carpet Awards on the 21st of October next week. So make sure that you keep an eye on your emails if you play this evening. So to get started, I would like to invite the Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor of Hobart, Councillor Anna Reynolds, to give a short talk about the City of Hobart's involvement in GovHack and open data. And then we will move on to announcing the City of Hobart sponsored challenge. Welcome, Lord Mayor.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your state awards tonight. It's the first awards I've been to, and yeah, a shame we couldn't actually meet physically, but congratulations for getting together a digital ceremony in such a short amount of time. So I am very proud to be able to present the City of Hobart sponsored awards tonight. We have been a strong supporter of GovHack for a couple of years and see it as an innovative way to encourage people to use public data to solve problems. And modern cities have lots of problems, and there's lots of interesting problems to solve and find good solutions for. We've been involved since 2014. Last year we were the proud recipient of the Best Local Government Award, an award for continued sponsorship, support and outstanding level of participation and engagement. This year, the challenge set by the City of Hobart for GovHack was artificial intelligence and machine learning for a digital twin. So the challenge related to the digital twin project, which we're currently developing and seeking support for from the federal government. The digital twin contains high resolution 3D fly-through imagery of the city and allows for integration with diverse data sets owned both publicly and privately and by a range of local, state or federal organisations. And we're keen to explore the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning within these very diverse data sets. Challenges were asked to explore innovative responses to the representation of a city and its data, including object recognition, intelligent image classification, and other powerful machine interpretations of data. The responses that we received were of a very high standard, and there was very little that separated the winner and the runner-up. And we are just amazed by the work that small teams can achieve in just one weekend. So congratulations to everyone who was involved. But I'll now move on to announcing the runner-up for the City of Hobart Sponsored Award. So the runner-up project related to the rich history and heritage of Hobart and harnessed the power of artificial intelligence and augmented reality. So congratulations to the runner-up, which is Creelant, I hope I've got that right, for their project Time Traveller AR.
Congratulations, Team
Congratulations,
Creelant, on Team Time Traveller AR. So Time Traveller AR is a heritage sustainable economy technique tool that builds on heritage open data by using artificial intelligence and augmented reality. When travelers have Time Traveller AR on their phones, they will learn all about the rich history and heritage of all the places they visit. So thank you so much, Lord Mayor, to announce the winner.
Thank you so much, and what a fantastic project. People are so interested in our history, but they're not necessarily clear about easy ways to engage with it and to really understand the many interesting stories that are connected to physical places. So that work looks fantastic. Okay, now moving on to the winning project, which related to building a system that ingests spatial information at scale and enables better decision making. One main feature of the solution was to represent Hobart's buildings in 3D on a fly-through map and allow the user to see building data across the city. This could lead to be an extremely valuable tool for the city, for investors, for retailers, for architects, for others to analyse the building sizes, available floor space, pedestrian traffic past the door, and other metrics to understand the buildings in the city. So the project was undertaken and this is our winner, so very big congratulations to After Realism for their winning project, Digital Twin. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, team After Realism on the project Digital Twin. So Digital Twin is a web-based platform that ingests spatial information at scale and creates visualization of large data sets. Yes, and now I will get over to the Lord Maid. Is there anything you would like to say in closing?
I'm just looking at these pictures from After Realism.
Yes, I think this one is really nice for the project.
Thank you. No, it's fantastic work. I just wanted to, again, thank everyone for their interest and their engagement in the city and the projects that we've put forward. And I'll encourage you all to stay in touch with the work that we're doing here in the city of Hobart, and keep engaging with us and keep coming up with the great ideas. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that concludes the announcement of the City of Hobart. Thank you so much to the Lord Mayor of Hobart, Councillor Anna Reynolds, for joining us this evening to announce the placement for the challenge.
Excellent. So before we go on to our next challenge, we have our second trivia question for this evening. We want to ask you, how many national parks are there in Tasmania? So I've heard that over 20% of Tasmania is well. Before going on to our next challenge, we have our second trivia question for this evening. Hopefully you've just had a little bit of time to get onto that QR code or head to govhack.org/awards trivia. So about 20% of Tasmania is World Heritage Area. Ian, have you been lucky enough to visit one of these?
Yeah, sure, it's my luck. I've been in Crater Mountain before, and I wish that I can be there maybe on this weekend. It's snowing right now.
It's snowing.
Yeah, it's spring,
Wow.
isn't it? It's summertime.
That is very extreme for almost summertime.
Yeah. So have you ever been in Tasmania before?
I shouldn't even say this on this stream, but no, but Tasmania is #1 on my list of places to visit. And especially during lockdown, I wanted to get there so many times, but I'm sure you guys aren't very happy with the mainland, you know, right now. But when I can, I would love to go to Tasmania.
Yes, we are waiting for the QR code, isn't it?
Excellent. So I'm sure you guys had a little bit of time during the intermission, and maybe we'll move on to some of the next challenges.
Okay, so we now move on to the challenges sponsored by the Tasmanian Department of Premier and Cabinet. There are 4 challenges that are announced here. For these challenges, Liva will be announcing the placements. And our first challenge for the Tasmanian Department of Premier and Cabinet is the best use of Tasmanian heritage data. Livia, can you tell us the challenges and who the winner is?
Sure thing. The TDPC asked the question, how can we use Tasmanian heritage data to showcase Tasmania's history, people, and stories? There were several great entries. However, the winners for this challenge are Time Traveller AR from Team Creeland.
Oh, congratulations, Team Creeland, on your project Time Traveller AR. So seeing the history of a location has never been easier. With Time Traveler AR, user can switch between the past and present for heritage sites around Tasmania. Using open heritage data, the app displayed past images and information of sightseeing locals. Yes, and the next challenge by Tasmanian Department of Premier Cabinet is the best use of Tasmanian spatial data. So back to you, Livia.
The Department of Premier and Cabinet encouraged participants to analyse and put to best use Tasmanian spatial data to improve life for Tasmanian residents or businesses. There was a single winner for this challenge, and the winning team is the Trolley Problem in their project, My Bus.
Wow, congratulations. So for the project My Bus, Tasmanian users of public transport struggle to utilize the service available to them due to unreliable schedule and high ticket purchase. My Bus is an app that seeks for solve these issues by allowing users to plan their journey, pay for their fare in advance, and provide real-time updates on the bus, helping individuals get to where they are going quickly and efficiently.
Excellent. Before we move on to our last two challenges, we have our third trivia question this evening, question C. We're asking, no active volcanoes exist on mainland Australia, but where within Australia's territory can you find an active volcano?
Wow. It's just, I think it's the difficult questions for me.
I agree. So I've got a fact for you. So while there's no volcanoes on the mainland that have erupted since European settlement, there have been some volcanoes in Victoria, South Australia, and North Queensland. The eruptions were witnessed by Aboriginal people several thousand years ago. And so once upon a time, there were volcanoes. All right, so make sure to submit your answers to govhack.org/awards trivia. And I'm going to hand back over to you, Jan.
Okay, so the next challenge by Tasmanian Department of Premier and Cabinet is best Tasmanian commercial opportunities. So over to you again, Livia.
All right, the Tasmanian Department of Cabinet asked, how can Tasmanian data be used to create a project that could go on to have commercial success? The Tasmanian Department, sorry, I've just done that. So for this challenge, the judges identified two runners-up for this challenge.
Oh.
No, not one, but two. And the first runner-up is Time Traveler AR again.
Wow, congratulations. I think this one is really great for Greyland.
Yeah.
So yes, I would say again, Time Traveler AR. When traveling, tourists visit various points of interest, such as history buildings, famous architecture, and iconic scenery. Using heritage data, Time Traveler AI allows the user to switch between present and past images. Yes, and I think they done a really good job. So how about the second runner-up?
So for the second runner-up, it's another project that we've seen tonight. It goes to Project My Bus by Team The Trolley Problem.
Wow, congratulations. I was in the Hobart last on the weekend, and My Bus done a really good job. They help individual guests to know where they're going by listing upcoming bus schedule, displaying all of the live notification, and providing information such as how much CO2 individuals have saved by using public transport.
Great work, team. On to the winner. The winner for this challenge goes to Team TAS and their title project TAS. Congrats.
Congratulations, TAS, on your project TAS. So manufacturing plays a role in parts of Tasmania, and there have been many studies to look at how Tasmania could utilize the opportunities of industry for 4.0 to diversify. waste, particularly by textile, could be reused by both existing and new entrants to the Tasmanian economy. TAS focus on using artificial intelligence to separate waste textile stream to allow for categorization and this way into appropriate class for use by new and existing industry. Yes, and congratulations again. So now we'll move to the final challenge for the night by Tasmanian Department of Premier Cabinet is most outstanding benefit to residents of Tasmania. So back to you again, Livia.
Thank you. The TPDC asked, how can we use open data to most benefit residents of Tasmania? The judges identified 2 runners-up for this challenge. The first runner-up is Project Local Experts by Team GovHack. Congratulations.
Congratulations, GovHack, on your project Local Experts. Yes, Local Expert platform has been created with a view to promote heritage to local area using the existing data on location, history, images, and stories. By using local expert, tourists can simply stay at their destination and the platform will deliver the best local expert and services for them. The platform is a solution for helping tourists understand the area they are visiting, assisting passionate locals to promote their regions and earn work opportunities, and also connecting tourists with services in the area.
Well done. The second runner-up for this challenge is Project Pet Runner by Team Pet Twitter.
Wow, congratulations, Pet Runner by Team Pet Twitter. And I would say a little bit about Pet Runner. It is an application which had been designed and developed to make your walking and running exercise even better with your pet. With this application, you can easily find people who have pets around you and can accompany them with their pet. So you and your pet both can have a quality time with the people who share the same interest as you. This application also separate park, which are specially created to the pet and those created to the public.
Very good job, team. Finally, I'm happy to announce the winner of the most outstanding benefits to the residents of Tasmania challenge. And this goes to Project My Bus from the team, The Trolley Problem. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations. Yes, My Bus, as many people know, it take frustrating. My bus take the frustration of out of public transport with its user-friendly design and innovative features, providing individual using public transport a positive experience. I hope that this one can actually run in Tasmania. We really need this one.
Nice. Good job, team. Before closing out this evening, we have the last of our trivia questions. Don't forget that for every correct answer that you submit, you'll go into the draw to win 1 of 50 gift cards. Winners will be selected and notified after the final award ceremony on the 21st of October. The last question for this evening is question D, and we're asking, what is the first toy advertised on television? So I've got a bit of a clue for you. So it's something that went on to appear in Toy Story, and it's still purchasable today. So Jan, do you have any toys from Toy Story, or do you remember, do any stand out to you? Any that you might have had as a kid?
Yeah, I think I would like to have the teddy bear.
Oh, the teddy bear. Wasn't the teddy bear evil?
I think that's similar to that is small one.
Small one.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta rewatch the movies.
Yeah. So how about you? You watch Toy Story before?
I love Toy Stories. I think I remember
Oh.
crying in the cinema for number 3 when that song came on at the end. Good time.
Yes. Yeah. So we are waiting for the you can scan the QR code and make sure that you submit the answer. Alrighty, congratulations to all winners, runner-ups, and honorable mentions that have been announced this evening. You can check out this project on the Hackerspace by heading to hackerspace.govhack.org. If your team was announced this evening, make sure that you watch your email tomorrow morning. And if your team wasn't announced this evening, keep an eye on the upcoming ceremony over the next couple of days.
We have one award ceremony still to come for those of you looking to join. The last ceremony we have is the Australian, New Zealand, and International Digital Red Carpets, which will be live streamed on Thursday, 21st. The live stream will start at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So you can see what time this will be in your local time zone on the screen now.
Yes, and thank you once again, everyone, for joining us this evening to celebrate the achievements of our participants this year in making our community better places through the use of open data, open government data. And thank you, our sponsor that make this event possible. Thank you, everyone. We are looking forward to see you at the other ceremony this week and again next year in 2022 competition.
Thanks, everyone, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.